So what is Flaneer and why is it the best machine for game development on the market at the moment? Flaneer is a cloud PC service. That means that you access your workstation through an interface in the browser like this, and you can load it directly in the browser or using our local client. And once you're into your machine, it's a Windows machine, but it's running in the cloud. So that means that you've got all of the kind of Windows programs that you're already using able to be installed there, but also you're going to get all of the advantages of using your workstation in the cloud. One of the big issues with local hardware is the hidden costs. Downtime, for example, can be really expensive, especially for small businesses. And IT costs as well can be really, they can catch you off guard and they can be expensive. When we model those in with the monthly subscription of Flaneer against IT costs and hardware costs, you can see it's really competitive on price. And as you start to scale your team, we become even more competitive on price. And if you're scaling your team really fast, you might want to use our workstation groups feature. And the workstation groups are really, really good on price. They're much more cost effective than a local machine, as you can see here. The other thing as well is it's not just affordable, it's fast, which is what's important for you. I mean, in terms of Blender rendering here, you can see, or you can pause the video and take a look at all of these different benchmarks that we're really proud to share as well. It's affordable, it's fast, but it's also really, really flexible. You know, if you need a really high-powered machine for a task, then maybe it's a short-term project and you don't need that power anymore, drop your subscription down, even halfway through a term. You know, you can't do that with local hardware. You're locked in at the price you bought at. It's not like that on Flaneer. You can see an example of our workstation group feature in use here. You might want to use that for setting up a playtest, for example. And you can use environments to really simplify the process of scaling up a playtest. Just install everything you need on one machine, and then you snapshot that machine, and that creates an environment. And then you can create as many machines as you want using that environment, so you only have to install once, snapshot, and then copy it as many times as you need it. Not only that, Windows permission systems can be kind of annoying to work with, and you sometimes have an IT person full-time managing that. On Flaneer, it's just a drop-down interface. So if all of that sounds good to you and you want to sign up, how do you go about doing that? Just head to flaneer.com and you enter in an email, a password. You're going to need to confirm that email address and sign back in, as you'll see here. And once you've signed back in, you're going to see that environments feature immediately giving you value. That's because we offer a series of startup environments, Unreal Engine, Unity, etc., pre-installed on your machines with the other software that you need to start your workflows. That's just going to save you time. You know, you don't need to worry about installing all of that stuff once you get on your machine. It's already there when you start. The other great thing is we're really transparent on performance and price. You know, use these sliders to change the performance of the machine that you want and see how that updates the price. You know, the storage is billed separately from the performance as well, so just bear that in mind. The other thing is we have servers across the globe, you know, the Americas, Europe, Asia, we're everywhere. So wherever you or your team need to be, there's a local Flaneer server that you can utilize so you can get the best performance. Next to the create button there is a link as well if you want to save your configuration and come back later. Once you've hit create, all you need to do is enter in your payment details and then start your machine up in one click like you saw at the beginning of the video. The other thing is that we offer a 95% refund if you cancel your subscription in the first 24 hours, and we start as low as €95 with storage added on top of that. So what's stopping you from signing up today?